Greetings and welcome to Eat It Lose. Today I'm going to be trying out the icing pen. I can't tell you who produced this item because it doesn't say on the box. It just says icing pen. It does have some instructions on the back and contents on the side. So it's well labeled. It just doesn't tell me who actually made this device. But whatever. So that's what I'm going to be testing out. And this is actually the second time I've tested out this particular device because I accidentally deleted the video last time. So I recorded the video in two parts last time and accidentally deleted the first part. So I'm going back and re-recording that first part, and you'll see the old second part and just splice them together. All will be clear later. You'll tell because I changed my shirt. Well, this device, it comes with 4 bags, 2 couplers, 4 pastry tips, and 1 universal applicator. So let's go ahead and open the box, or at least that's what it did come with. 2 of the bags have been used and thrown away because I tested them out previously. And one of the applicator tips, well, we'll just say the applicator tips do not sound good whenever they're in the garbage disposal. So that's a thing that happened. Oops. So I have 3 applicator tips left, and my couplers and 2 pastry bags. They're just standard pastry bags, slightly smaller than other ones that I've used in the past, but they fit perfectly in this device. But I'm going to walk you through how this device gets assembled once I get all the pieces that I need and not half of 2 couplers. Okay, there we go. So here's how this device is assembled. You pretty much assemble your pastry bag just like you would normally do if you've ever done a pastry bag before. You start off with a Scout on the counter. Check. You put your pastry tip down in the bottom of the bag. You squeeze it down. Hi, honey. Yeah, people can't see what I'm doing. Oh, that's better. Thank you. He's so polite. So I put the pastry tip in the bag. Yeah. And the next thing that goes in is this, which fits into the pastry tip. If I am indeed remembering how to assemble this correctly. Yes, I am. Okay. And then the second part of the coupler, see? Yeah. Slides over and twists into place. It screws into place. There are threads on both pieces, and it holds that pastry tip in place so that it's not going to like get squeezed out or squeezed up. The next thing I have to do is I whipped up some lovely homemade frosting. It's absolutely homemade and not from a tub. Homemade frosting. Buttercream. Yeah. Scout's been very interested in the buttercream. And I just have to fill up my bag. Now, I'm used to bigger pastry bags. Not that I have a whole lot of experience with these things. But I'm used to bigger pastry bags. So this was a little bit of a challenge to fill up the first time around. But we make it work. Because that's what we do. Now, something that you may not know about me is that I do have some issues with pastry, like decorating cakes. I've never been particularly good at it. I have a lot of trouble maintaining a steady pressure on the bag. It's just a thing. All of my icing always ended up looking like crap just because I'm not very good at it at all. So I thought whenever I got this device that it might actually help me out with that. As I just am needing the icing down to the tip of the bag, and I just want to get a little bit out. There we go. Before I install it in the device. The device comes in two pieces. The handle and this seat thing that the pastry bag sits in. It just slides in, and then you thread the excess plastic through this little convenient hole and then clip back in the handle. Hopefully not pulling the bag out of its place too much. There we go. I did not fill up my bag very much, but I don't think it'll hurt anything. So let's give this a try. Now, something that I noticed when I was doing this the first time around is that the second part of the video, I block with my hand a lot, so you can't see very well what I'm doing. So I'm going to try my best to not do that this time. Oh, and one step that I accidentally skipped. The pastry bags come full triangle, so you have to cut off like an inch before you do anything else. I already did that, and I knocked down the box. That's okay. So let's see if I can do this so that you can see what I am doing. Oh yeah, that worked pretty well. Let's see if I can get a nice run going. Again, I am terrible at decorating, but I am not afraid to admit that this is perhaps the best decorating job I have ever done. Let's see if I can get that to focus a little better. There we go. That's probably the best decorating job I have ever done. So this works pretty well. Now I'm going to cut off now, and then go to the other half of the video. So goodbye, I guess. It's been nice chatting with you, and past Lisa will chat with you a little bit more. Bye. And I'm back, and I've changed into a cat. No, I'm over here. Hi. A little bluer than the last time you saw me. I decided to change the color of my icing and made a little bit of a mess. So I switched to this tip, which is just a flat tip that's a very small hole in the middle. And I always say I'm terrible at writing whenever I'm doing decorations. So I figured, okay, will this pen help me write better on a cake or a cookie? So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Scout just fell off of the counter. That's the noise you just heard. That turned out better than my writing on cakes and cookies normally do. So yeah, the thing I like about this is that it helps to control the flow. I mean, really, no matter how hard I push it, it's going to come out at basically the same rate. I mean, I guess it comes out a little bit more quickly. Hi again, Scout. And so yeah, I think that helps quite a bit. I think with a little practice, my writing would be better. But yeah, this isn't too bad. What I used for my icing is Betty Crocker whipped buttered cream because it was on sale and I am lazy. And it'll stay in the fridge a little bit longer than like if I had made something fresh. So yeah, so that's what I used and it worked pretty well. I don't know how this would work with royal icing, as royal icing is a little bit thinner. So it might be worth trying a couple of different types of things if you do decide to get one. I bought this on Amazon. It was I want to say less than 10 bucks. And it's reusable. It does give pretty nice control. It comes with 4 tips, and these seem to be standard tip sizes. So you could use any number of other tips if you have them, and I don't, so I can't say for sure. But yeah, I think this is a win. And for somebody like me who has a lot of trouble squeezing consistently, because like my hands hurt, it works really well, and I don't have to put a whole lot of force in order for the icing to come out. So yeah. I drew a UFO over Scout. Okay, that's it for this week. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.